Saturday night. And nothing on the TV again. I remember the good old days, when instead of watching TV, I created my own stories. It's been too long. And I used to love making my plots and watching the brilliant ideas and stories that everyone else had. And what a great community it was, full of encouraging, creative and supportive people. And there were some fabulous series, with really original characters and concepts. I wonder what it's like now? I bet there's all kinds of great new scenes and stuff. Well, it's time to come back and find out what's going on, who are the new kids on the block, and what kind of wonderful stories are they telling, and I'm sure the community is as vibrant and happy as it always was. Okay. Let's boot this little beauty up and find out what's going down in good old Plotagonia. Think I'll start by catching up on some of the plots. Okay. Let's have a look. What's this? There seems to be an awful lot of spiteful comments being left about users' plots. And someone here is talking about a war in Plotagon? Looks like I picked the wrong plot to view. Oh well. Maybe I'll check out some of the new scenes instead. Let's see, there's so much new content, but which to choose? Castle wall? That sounds great. Now how did I used to do it? Alakazam. You never lose it. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. This is great, but where is everyone? Who's there? Luke? Is that you? Oh. Thank goodness you're back, Mr. Hernandez. What are you doing in this scene? You should be back at the house, or teaching at the school. Not here on the battlements of a fantasy castle. And where is everyone else? Oh Luke. I'm stuck here in this scene, because... Spit it out, man. Because of Caillou. Caillou? Who or what the hell is a Caillou? He's a 5-year-old Canadian boy who teaches kids about growing up. Ha ha ha. Well, he doesn't sound very scary. I don't think you understand. Caillou is the devil. The devil? Luis. Have you been at the sherry again? No. Well, okay, 4 Pines, but that's not the point. You're not making any sense, Luis. Start at the beginning. It all began just after you left. Caillou was the star of a sketch in an alternative universe called Go Animate. To be fair, the first few stories were pretty funny, but then everyone started copying the format. And with each copy the sketches got weaker and weaker, the dialogue became lamer and lamer, and the joke grew thinner and thinner. But no one seemed to care. They stopped creating original stories and kept churning out the tired old Caillou cartoons, until eventually, Go Animate became so deadly dull boring, that everyone stopped using it. Well, that and the fact it cost a small fortune for the license. Okay. So Go Animate gets boring, Caillou dies. End of. If only Caillou wasn't prepared to die. He had to find another place. A place where he could once again destroy the imagination of budding young writers. And then it happened. Caillou escaped from Go Animate and beamed himself here into Plotagon. Good God. No, it was just a couple of plots at first, but as the weeks went by, Caillou started to appear all over the place. And as the plots started to increase, the poison from Caillou's code started to infect the Plotagon community. The members started to fall out. They started making mean plots about each other, and leaving rude comments about their fellow Plotagonists' work. And with every unkind word and hateful plot, Caillou grew stronger, to the point where he controls everything in Plotagon. Well, Caillou doesn't control me. I hoped you'd say that. Come back to the house with me, Luis. You'll be safer there. I can't. Caillou banished me here after I refused to ground him during one of the school-based plots. I think he did the same to all of the default characters. Wayne, Dave, Mrs. Green and the rest. He locked my character to this scene because he knows I'm scared of heights, and have a morbid fear of arrows in flight. I need to find Klaus. He'll know what to do. Oh no. You haven't heard then? Heard what, Luke? I don't know how to say this but what? Klaus was turned into a robot by Caillou. He wiped his memory and made him forget all about the golden age of Plotagon. If you can somehow jolt his memory, you may be able to bring him back. And hopefully together you can defeat Caillou. I'm not sure I can do this on my own. There is one character who hasn't been infected. Santa hasn't been used in any plots since just after Christmas and before Caillou arrived. His code won't have been infected, of course. Santa. But where to find him? I can't help you with that, Luke. Good luck, Luke. If anyone can save us, it's you. Thanks, Luis. I'll be back to free you when this is over. I'm off to deal with Caillou. And when I find him, he'll finally understand the meaning of grounded. When I've grounded him to dust. Geez, Luke. Couldn't you have come up with something funnier than that for the ending of the plot? Yeah. I'm sorry, but to be fair, I have been away for 4 months, and I am off to try and save you all, so you might at least cut me a little slack. Sorry. Now stand back. I'm going to find Santa. And I think I know exactly where he'll be hanging out. Now what did I do with that bottle of sherry? Oh bollocks. Hey morons. Watch what you're doing with those arrows. You'll have somebody's bloody eye out. If there's one place Santa will be, it's at the Christmas party. He has an eggnog addiction, but we've tried to keep it as quiet as possible. Santa? Are you here? Santa? Good God. What happened to you?